Yo, yo, yo. It's been, it's been a month.
Has it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
People
don't know.
forgot we existed, I think.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
I doubt it. Someone asked me today, "You guys doing a show?" I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. We're
yeah,
back.
yeah." Back for a week.
Back and better than never.
Yeah, yeah. Back for a week, and then off for a week, and then back again.
what,
Yeah.
what, what's next? Oh, Knowledge Fest Dallas?
Indy.
Indy. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Dallas is August 25th, I think. 24th, 25th.
I need to try to make that one.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I just bought tickets for it this week or yesterday because Southwest has a deal going. So it was it's like, yeah, okay, cool. Save some money.
Wow.
What's up,
I need to buy
Fro?
some tickets. I better look.
Yeah,
Fro in the house.
yeah. I mean, for you, it's like an hour.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't fly to Dallas. No.
No, you fly to Love.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I would just drive at that
Oh, well,
point
there you go.
because it would take so long to get in the airplane and then get down. And
Oh, really? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's all confusing to me. I don't know. I hate
yeah,
driving, so it's like even going to Orlando, it's like, can we take a plane? Is there like a helicopter we can get?
a
Yeah,
private
can
helicopter.
somebody else do this while I do anything other than that?
Yeah.
No.
I had a bunch of flights this past time, so I did a lot of deaning. I
Yeah.
downloaded TV, watched TV on the flights, and I usually don't do that, but it gets you through quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially like those 3 hour flights.
Yeah.
Like a movie is really nice. But
Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's cool. So how was everything? How was the old school meetup?
Oh yeah, we had a blast, man. It was we since we didn't advertise it because we were afraid there would be too many people for the place. It was small-ish. There was like maybe 20 people.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, we had a blast in a little swap meet. I got some old school gear that I can't stop myself from buying.
What'd
I
you
did.
get?
I wonder if you know this. Like if you've ever seen this, you may have. So I bought an amp, and this is not that old, but I've never heard of this brand before.
Zab?
Z Stat.
Nope. You got me on that one.
So apparently, it's a house brand for a South Carolina, um,
Sure.
like
Shop?
yeah, shop.
Yeah.
So I was like, I got to get it. I never heard of it. So
I mean, if you're really desperate for an amp, we have some 5-star amps.
do you really?
Yeah. So Paul's brother, Paramajit, up in Ohio, had 5-star amps made. Not with our logo. It's just literally, it's like a 5 with, five. It looks like the plumber's card where it's like
Does it really?
5 stars. And oh, yeah. And there's like 4 or 5 different ones.
And he still makes them today?
Oh, no. I have no idea. No, but I think there's still a stack of them in the stock room.
Oh, I might have to have you call Paul. I might need one of them.
Yeah.
Just for collector, man.
Man, I saw him in there and I was like, dude, why don't we give these away?
Yeah.
He's like, bro, I paid for those. I'm like, whatever.
Oh man. So how many things did you do while I was gone? Just one? One trip?
Um,
Or did you go multiple?
well, we did Orlando, but did we talk after Orlando? I feel like we talked after
Yeah,
Orlando.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, and then we went out to Arizona for Mobile Solutions, Focal, Moscone, Gladen event. And then
Oh,
I
we
think
did. You know what? We talked about you going to Orlando.
okay, I was gonna
That
say
was-
because there was like only like a week between those
Yeah.
when we got back from Orlando. And so no, we did Orlando, had a great time. Took the girls. So the girls got to go.
Did
We
Haley
went
get
out there.
hypnotized again?
No, yeah, actually, yes, by Nalika, the the principal for Orca. So anytime we say Orca means Focal Moscone Gladen. That's the company that handles them here in the United States. They used to do. It's also Illusion, which is no more, and Raven subwoofers, and then iConnect and Black Hole Tile. So
Oh, okay, I remember those, yeah.
yeah. So, anyways, we went with them. We made that really cool amp rack that had like all the shit on it, and dude, the girls got like first class treatment. Man, it totally sucked. because it was a really unrealistic, like, how Knowledge Fest works, because Nalika was just like, family time, let's go. So like they got like red carpet treatment from him. It was so I was like, I'm just like telling him like, dude, it isn't like this. And
Like,
they're
this
like,
is
whatever.
BS.
I was like, no, they are playing it up for you guys. They're ruining
Mhm.
it for me. But yeah, no, they had a great time. I mean, it was really, it was show wise, it was very small attendance.
Yeah,
Um, it's probably going to be the last Orlando, just because it's, you know, I mean, Florida's not the place to have it. It's just not.
right.
But anyway, so that was fun. We had a good time with that, and then it was off to um, Arizona, where we got there early, man. We got there at like 7 o'clock in the morning their time, because it was like a nonstop flight. So we left here at like, I think we left here at 6 and got there at 7. It was
Yeah,
yeah. So it was like get to the airport at 3:30.
there you go.
You know, but we had breakfast with Natasha and Casey from Morel. So they picked us up at the airport. We had a cool little breakfast with them and talked shit. And then eat your shake, man. Eat your shake. Don't hide
Try
it.
to
Um,
It's gonna melt.
yeah, I know. That's why you gotta eat it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be doing the same thing. you know. And
We
then
transitioned from salads to Dean to shakes with Rob.
yeah, that's right. Um, and then we had a because everyone, everyone's in that little area right there. So they picked us up at the airport and they dropped us off at the hotel, and then so that was like 9 o'clock, and then we went right over. We dropped our stuff off the hotel and went right across the street to Rockford. We had like a 4-hour meeting with them. We're going to be doing SEMA with Rockford this year,
Nice.
and also because, as they put it, well, you're under NDA, so we get to tell you a whole bunch of shit. And I was just like, great.
Yeah.
So, pretty excited about. I'm really excited about Rockford. I mean, I know a lot of people think, oh, they no, oh God, they got a new vice president. So, um, Teresa, who I absolutely love Teresa to death. She was the coolest person ever. She decided to go off and start or work for another company out of 12 volt. So, which was cool. I got to see her and wish her luck and all that other shit, because she was really awesome. And then so Zach, who was national account manager, national, I don't know, he was national something. He took over as vice president, and he's an animal is the only way to say that. So
Yeah.
like I've known him for 20 years, but if not longer, probably 30 years. But he's just a beast, man. But put it this way, just to give you an idea of his personality, because like most people in 12 volt all have side hustles. He
Yeah.
owns a CrossFit gym. So his side hustles, he owns a CrossFit gym. So he's one of those guys that's just like fucking, he's just a lion.
Jumping on 6 foot tall platforms and
Yeah, he's just a lion and one of the nicest guys in the world. So,
yeah.
yeah. So he's now doing a lot of the decision making at Rockford, and so it's really exciting because he's one of those guys that's like, hey, I got a question. What do you guys think of this shit? It's like, oh, okay. So it's
Well,
Rockford is going to be fun.
that's the thing. Like, I give Rockford crap. Other people give Rockford crap. But
Yeah, I
at
gave
the end
Rockford.
of the day, at the end of the day, if they build something 12 volt focused, they make some of the best products you can get 12 volt.
Well, and that's the thing. Like,
Yeah.
one of the things that we talked about is just that. It's like, some of the technology that they're using in their 10-year-old product is still better than 90% of the stuff used in people's brand new stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I think over the next couple years, I know over
Yeah.
the next couple years, you guys are going to be like, it's I summed it up as, oh, this is a Dre song. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited because, like you said, and me and Derek did a 12E talk several months back, and he was talking about surface mount chips and new amps, bass head focused amps, and I was like, dude, if you because he read an article about the Rock Fosgate DSM. DSM stands for like digital surface mount, so they were doing that in like 91 and
Yeah.
you're just now getting them in some of the newer bass head focused stuff. So I let
Yeah.
you know how far ahead they are.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Honestly, if I was building an amp right now, the last thing I'd want to do is put a chip in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you can't get them. You can't get them. You still
yeah.
can't get chips. Like I was talking with a partner this week, and they were like, "Yeah, well, we just got 5,000, and they had to go here, so the next 5,000 we get to put them there." And I'm like,
And
like
GM's getting all the rest of them. GM Ford
yeah,
and
like key, everyone's like, "When are you get a 200.4 key?" And it's like November. I mean, yeah, it's just it still sucks. It's still no fun. But Bobby, you can be a true player for life, man. But I believe you bought a JP Audio 5 channel. Just saying.
oh,
Didn't you have one of those sitting
oh,
in the box?
I know he does. Matter of fact,
Yeah. So remember, just because you're not on my team, you actually don't have to suck. So you can love Kicker and also respect Rockford.
oh
Just
yeah,
saying. Just saying. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
yeah.
You know. So he's over there
I
going
mean,
shit.
you listen. Believe it or not, you can
Yeah.
actually like JL as well.
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
if people know. I don't.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Maybe not that one. Maybe not that
Yeah,
one. Not even gone too far.
that's a bridge too far. uh,
Dang. I just. I mean,
mhm.
let's be honest. Who doesn't look at ice cream that way?
Yeah, you got to, man.
Yeah.
And this is not even ice cream. I don't know what you would consider this. I don't even know if it's soft serve because it's a
It's a Wendy's whatever it's called.
frosty. But
Right.
you know what's
That's
annoying?
what.
They now ask you if you want what flavor you want. Be like, bro, a frosty is only chocolate. I don't care that you guys have vanilla now.
No, they have strawberry right now.
There's strawberry too, yeah.
Well,
But
there's no vanilla right now because they only have two holes
oh
in the machine. So it's chocolate and strawberry right now,
yeah,
which
like don't ask me if I don't say
is pretty good
strawberry.
mixed. You
The
know?
strawberry is good, but
Yeah, strawberry is
if I just say give me a frosty,
yeah, I want black. I mean brown
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
right, yeah.
Yeah, I want that one.
You want this one, yeah. Not if it comes out with the strawberry, we're gonna have words.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, for sure. For sure. Um but no, so anyways, we did that, met with them, had a great meeting, and then it was off to Mobile Solutions for the next 3 or 4 days, whatever it was. And it was
Was
just
that
a
a
ton.
training too?
Yeah, so Moscone Gladen just came out with the new Barney microphone, which is the big gray head that they're using to do auto setup features with their product. And so, pardon me. And so it was a there's always if you ever get the opportunity to go to Mobile Solutions, it's 100% worth it. But there's always multiple things going on. So the class has a project that they're doing, then there's usually other people there that are doing a more advanced project in the background. And
Yeah.
um, then there's some training that goes along with whatever project is going in the background. So we were tasked for two reasons. One, we did some wire training there. And two, we were there to film everything. So Fernando walked around for 3 days filming and taking pictures and doing all that. And then at nighttime, I would take all his stuff. And at 2 in the morning, I'd be going through it all to give them photos for the next day. So that was a lot of fun. And then during the day, I was working on the secondary project, putting in some of the little Atomo amplifiers with the DSP.
Mhm.
Um, it's freaking those things are some Harry Potter amplifiers, man. Like they don't even make sense. How much power they have for how big they are and what the fuse rating is makes a key look like it's too big.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're just like a freaking monster of DSP and sound. It's crazy. But I was working on that, and then Sage from Sound Good is there because he actually works two jobs. He has Sounds Good up there in Tennessee, and then he also works for Orca. So he's one of the trainers. And then we had this other gentleman there by the name of Herman, which is their Spanish speaking gentleman. Really cool dude there again, really badass. And then we had Gary Bell there from the Old Fashioned Podcast. And so all of us were doing this other little project, and yeah, it was a lot of fun, a lot of work, a lot of fun. Had a great time, man.
Are we going to see any of that content, or is that all just?
No, some of it. So some of it will turn into content because a lot of it is being filmed for promos for dealers next year to be like. So to attend as a dealer, you had to buy in a certain amount of goods, and then you got to send someone for free or included in the price of the buy-in.
Right.
So we put up a couple of those this year, and then we'll do that again next year. And we're gonna try to put together a buzz reel and stuff like that. A best of, and it's just we're finding it harder and harder to do like travel videos because we have so much stuff like we have to do.
Yeah.
It's hard to like. I went live, I think once, maybe twice. I think twice because it's just we have so much work that we're doing. It's hard to squeeze that in,
Right.
because it's like for this, it's like we just we had a ton, and then like I think I had like a 2 hour class, somewhere between an hour, hour and a half, 2 hour class that I had to do, which was ridiculously fun. So, and I built an amp rack to take with us so we could kind of show off some of the advanced techniques that we're developing right now. That was that Moscone with the green 5-star logo on it. I don't know if you got a chance to see that. It was crazy.
Yeah, I definitely seen that one. I was watching the videos every day, whenever I got a chance, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna see, let's get them update videos, and then they never came. I was like, I know we went to a show, we didn't get
Yeah.
no show videos.
I did one video. We did one video with Gary where he was talking about this some part of it he was doing.
Yeah,
But dude, man, I think I worked harder there than I did if I just stayed at the shop. And it was just one of those things where it's like Fernando was busy making sure he got all the footage and taking pictures and doing all that, and then I was outside because we have to get the project done. So I had to get my part of the project done first because I was doing the wiring for it, and so it was like they had to put in the set of speakers, and they're like waiting
Yeah.
on me so they could tune it with Barney and show how that all works. And it was just like, okay, don't worry, I'll work outside in the 100-degree Arizona heat, no problem.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like almost no footage from the OSS meet. I did. I'll put something together, but I'll probably just put it on Patreon because it's so short.
Yeah.
It'll be a little behind the scenes stuff, but yeah,
Yeah. You almost need to hire someone just to do that.
yeah, for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
we've actually talked about it, like just pay an actual videographer to come get some candid shots, get some footage, get some stuff like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm just hanging out.
It's a dry heat that makes you really wet.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
we got pretty lucky in Vegas. It was not too hot, luckily.
Nice. Yeah. So that's mine. Tell me about yours. What do you got?
Yeah, we went to the old school meet, did that. Actually got to Brantley Waits, who owns Waits Audio, which is a home audio like automation
Okay.
audio thing. So he hosted us, but we went to his house the night before. He cooked us some burgers, and he's got a beautiful lake house. Took us out on the boat. Went to I forget what it was called, where they tested out not nuclear active bombs, but shells.
Okay.
It's like Bomb Island or something like that for
Sounds good.
World War II.
Nice.
So we did all that. Went to the show, had a blast. Went to Derek's house. We blew up another Solo X. So he already blew up the one for the first video, and it was blown up when I got there. So we walked through the recon. We reconed it. Went in
There's a
there. It's like,
video
okay,
I've seen on that somewhere.
the what?
I said there's a video on that I've seen somewhere.
Yeah. Well, but the thing is, we're like, you know what? We're not going to blow it again. We're just going to be careful. We're going to no more than 5,000 watts.
Okay. Fair enough.
We'll be, even though it's rated 2,000 watts. And I will say we were pretty careful with it. Nothing over 5,000. And the crazy thing is, like when Derek first blew it up, the coil didn't go. It was the plastic that bolted down the spider uh, pack because the glue from the spider didn't even let go. The second time we were playing it, everything was cool. All of a sudden, DB numbers just dropped off like 3 dB. What in the world's going on? So it doesn't sound blown, but something's wrong. Take it apart. The cone material separated itself from the spider pack. It ripped. So the glue held, but the cone, I guess the over excursion, it ripped itself away from the
Oh,
former. So it was that's pretty gnarly. Then in the
so
meantime, between all that,
yeah.
Cassie's car blew up.
Oh, the
Engine.
Hyundai?
So yeah, the week before, we were going for Memorial Day to Oklahoma City just for a one night trip. We rented a VRBO with a nice pool and all that.
Nice.
We get about 77 miles outside of there. I go to pass somebody. All of a sudden, boom, limp mode. No power. Pull over the side, checking, flashing check engine light. Get it started. Go again, same thing. We get it towed to Oklahoma City, 77 miles. We had AAA, but they only cover 5 miles. I had to pay like, we didn't pay for the Premier. We got the basic package.
Oh, always pay for the premiere. It's only like $25 more.
Yeah. Yeah. So we paid $325 to get
Mm.
it towed the rest of the way.
Oh shit.
And only to find out that the motor is toast, which may get replaced. It's I checked the VIN and it's in a recall, so we may actually get the motor replaced for free,
Oh,
even though we've had it for 10 years and put 130,000 miles on it. So,
okay.
so in between that, got back from Derek's Tuesday morning. We had to drive back. I rented a U-Haul and a tow dolly, drove all the way back Oklahoma City, towed it. That U-Haul I rented won't go
Yeah.
over 70. No cruise control.
Oh. Oh,
So
so it's
it
like
was it
driving
was
a tank.
dude, it was gnarly, and it was like, so
Yeah,
we get
yeah, yeah.
that back. Sunday is my only day off. I have to go into work to finish some things up for the monthly. So I do that for a few hours, catch up everything, and then boom, we wake up Tuesday or Thursday, flying out to Vegas. Do all the Vegas things. Bailey's making us do TikToks and all that. We hang out there, and let me tell you, man, I'm still tired. We got back Sunday. Our flight was at 6 a.m., which
Uh-huh.
means we had to get up at 3 a.m.
Oh yeah.
to leave, and I've been tired ever since.
Oh, dude, Vegas is brutal, man.
It is.
Between that, just brutal. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean, hell, when we left Vegas, whatever the last time we left Vegas, you know, it never fails. It's like you're up till like 3 o'clock,
Yeah.
go back to the room, get a shower, finish packing, come back down, go to the airport, 4:30.
Hmm.
Like it's not even worth going to bed and then just fall asleep on the plane. Um Bobby, yeah, I know. I know Big Jeff is trying to get a hold of me. I texted him back in a comment the other day. I got this week. We leave Thursday. I come back. I leave the following Thursday. I'm gone for 2 weeks. So I'll reach out to him. I can't do anything with him for the next 3 weeks, anyways. So, life of Dean. Um, dude, I can't believe the motor blew up, man. That sucks.
Yeah. So it's like he says right here. It was burning oil at about 90,000 miles. It would burn a quart of oil between the motor engine oil change. No
Jesus.
leaks anywhere. No leaks in that engine anywhere. It was literally burning it. Blow by actually from the valves. So,
Yeah.
but see, I hate car shopping.
Yes.
Hate car shopping.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've
Who
been
like?
putting it off. We needed to buy something this year anyways. We usually buy something new every 10 years, every how long the car will last. And so this kind of forced the hand. But if we get it fixed, Kyle will get it, and then it'd be all gravy.
See, my world, I would just been like, fuck this. We're buying a new car right here. Trade this piece of shit.
What was Memorial Day weekend?
I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Somebody's
we couldn't
selling
even,
cars.
dude. We had to wait. Like we had to wait. We had it to towed. They weren't open till like Tuesday or Wednesday. So it sucked.
Oh my god! But you guys had a good time in Vegas.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
I
had,
mean, I
I had a
saw
blast.
some of the pics. You guys look like you were having fun.
Yeah, they
This
were
was
they
the
were
Elvis
definitely
trip,
having
right?
fun. Yeah, this was it. We went and seen Elvis. It was freaking awesome. Like I had a blast at the Elvis show.
Nice.
I was surprised how much fun it was. A small theater, probably only seats about 150 ish max, and we got front row seats, so we were right there. And the
Dang.
dude was like a really good entertainer, so we had a blast at that show.
You know, it's funny. You have such a great time in Vegas. I fucking hate Vegas.
Well, dude, I don't really like Vegas either, and I told Cassie like I'm never coming here again. Kyle turns 21 next year.
Uh-huh.
So I told him same thing with Bailey. Whatever you guys want to do, I'll pay for your trip. And then when I got home, I was like, God, I hope he doesn't pick Vegas. And then we had seen him when we come back. He's like, No, I think I want to go to Miami. Perfect. Let's go to Miami.
Okay. Yeah, I just Vegas sucks.
Yeah, it's tiring. Spend a
Oh,
lot of money.
yeah. Oh, it's exhausting. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean,
It's cool to
every
see.
every trip we go on, we have a good time, but it's
Yeah.
just like there's just a certain like just going out of the hotel and going across the street into another building is a fucking experience that it's just like,
Mhm.
is there showers over here? Can I just like
Dude, you
it's
could
so
you could walk a mile inside the hotel.
oh yeah, we do. Oh, we
Yeah.
do. I
Yeah.
mean, that's easy to do. I'm just saying, like, just stepping outside and
Yeah.
get the,
Hmm.
you know, hey
Oh, and
baby.
they're all over the ground. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like, oh, just could you guys take a night off?
And then the
I mean,
people trying to hold you their demo CDs and charge you $20 for it and all that crap.
I don't
Yeah.
want any of that crap. Just look, does this face look like it wants anything to
Yeah.
do with you?
Leave
You
me
know,
alone.
I just put on my very pissed off face and just like, just leave me the.
Well,
Oh,
last time we rode the monorail a bunch, but again, this is over 10 years ago. And if you stay in a place that has a monorail, it's great. But you have to walk all the way to the back of the hotel most times. And it's not a fun time. So we purchased all our monorail tickets first day. Like, yeah, we got to have it and it'll be easier. No, it wasn't easier. A thing called Uber exists now.
yeah,
And after that first day, I was like, no, I'm just Ubering everywhere. I don't care if it costs me $500 this trip. I'm Ubering everywhere. I'm not walking through every casino to get to the stupid monorail, which is 5 casinos away from the one I want to go to.
yeah, yeah.
So
Because
yeah,
they figured out Uber. Vegas is definitely figured out. You know what I'm waiting for though is the Tesla tunnel to be attached to all the hotels.
yeah, that'd be cool.
So it's I think so. They keep expanding it, and I think the first is from the convention center to the airport,
Yeah,
which will be just friggin' great. But then it's going to go from the convention center to all the hotels, and it's going to butt right up to underneath the hotel, and then the hotel has to finish it.
yeah,
So
I'm sure they will. It'd be worth
oh,
it
I
to 'em.
mean, why not? I mean,
Yeah.
it's freaking awesome.
Well, and since we were riding Ubers, Cassie has never rode in a Tesla before. So I've rode in a few. Steve Irby's is one of them. I'm gonna strap my
Yeah.
shade. And but anyways, the guy had a Model 3 dual motor performance.
Mm.
And he was a pretty cool guy. And he's like, yeah, I got all the mods. I was talking about his car. I was like, yeah, man, this car's pretty cool. He's like, you want to feel it? And I was in front because we had 4 people. I was like, yeah. Didn't even tell them, dude. He freaking gunned it. They screamed for dear life.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, free roller coaster ride. So
Yeah, the guy that speaking of Teslas, the guy that here that used to work for me that killed the 2 people in the Tesla. I think he got 20, 25 years, something like that.
wow.
40 years. Yeah, they threw the whole book and everything at him. So yeah.
He was just driving it crazy.
No, I mean he came to a turn and went straight. He was doing a lot very fast. It was a plaid. You know, he landed in the middle of this old lady's house and on
Wow.
top of her, the dog was in the front yard. The guy in the front seat was dead. Guy in the back seat was screwed up. I think there was 4 people in the car. One of them walked away. He was in the hospital for like a day, and then one died, and the other one probably needed surgery. And I don't know. It was one of those weird things.
Jeez.
Yeah, and Tesla, of course, came and checked the car to make sure that like nothing happened to it because yeah, it's all fly by wire, so they have telemetry for everything. And they're like, no, he was just driving like an asshole.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
ooh,
that's insane.
yeah. So, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
So Vegas, old school meetup. You had a business trip.
Yeah.
You're exciting as all get out.
Oh, dude, actually, so that like you know how boring conference is where you're learning something. Not car audio, right? Car audio is different.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
man,
like I'm
I got
learning.
nothing to judge this by. Although, years ago I did go to a HR conference, like how to act and all this other crap. So yeah, I
Yeah.
get that. Yeah, I could see that.
So we're doing this, and the corporate guys that are in my job, the CI job, are actually really cool guys, but they seem like maybe they're a bit of a squares. Well, Thursday, everyone's like, "Yeah, we're going. This is final dinner, Friday's last day," and someone orders shots. I was like, I'll drink it's like a grasshopper shot or something. I don't care. I'll drink." So I drank that. They ordered another round. I was like, I'm not drinking more shots than this. This is the limit. And I'll drink beers, but I'm not just going to do shots because you guys are crazy. Anyways, we end up talking one of the corporate CI guys, the main one. We all went out to a karaoke bar, and he got freaking hammered and ended up singing Frank Sinatra "My Way" it was a karaoke bar. My buddy got up and sang one, and we left there around 3 in the morning. Class starts at 7.
Yeah,
I was like, "There's no way." I know I'll be fine because I had like 6 beers and 2 shots, which I'm fine.
yeah,
But I don't know if he's gonna make it, and he made it. He was only 2 or 3 minutes late.
dude. I know what you're talking about because that's every night at a Knowledge Fest. Like
Yeah,
that's every night, and and dude, there's been guys that it's like they are just like, I mean, what's up, you know? And come fucking 8 o'clock, man, they're just like, hey, it's
yeah,
like,
ready to roll.
how in the? I mean, dude, I'm dragging ass, and I didn't have nothing to drink, and they're just like, "What's up, man? Ready for this day? Woohoo!"
Yeah,
And you're just going, "The fuck, man? How
just
really?"
quick little bump for they get it right when they get up, and
I'm
boom, ready
thinking
to roll, man.
they gotta have something in the morning that's just like, I don't know. Here we go,
Big,
But oh yeah, I know plenty of guys. I think that's the whole 12-volt industry, to be honest with you.
yeah,
But they I mean, and that's what we're gonna see, and there's the funny part. So, we go out and it's like there was one night, we worked super late, like Sage, Gary, Herman, this guy Mike, who I always talk about on the show.
yeah,
He was our driver as usual. When in doubt, call Mike. He will pick you up. He's got his Chrysler, and then Brian, from Mobile Solutions, and we're all working trying to get this job done for tomorrow. And dude, we got it was like 12:30. We strolled back to the hotel, and fucking party was in full swing. It was the last night. Party's in full swing. Cases of beer just stacked up everywhere. Everyone's in they had, it was like a suite, so they had this courtyard outside, and it was fucking beautiful. I mean, awesome. And everyone's just Fernando's over there in the corner. Hey, what's going on? And everyone is just fucking. And I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I got no gas in the tank for this crap. Y'all have a good night. I'll see you
yeah.
tomorrow.
See
It's
you in
like,
the AM,
screw this crap, man. I went back to the fucking bed and just like,
dude. I got a funny Vegas story. So
yeah,
I'm
fuck
in
yeah.
no danger because Cassie never listens to these. But we get there Thursday around noon, check in. We get it settled around 2, 3 o'clock. Cassie's at the Fat Tuesday getting. She's like, "What size should I get the daiquiri?" I was like, "Just get the biggest one. I mean, that way you
Yeah.
don't got to come back." She gets the big one. She's like, "You want a drink?" No, I don't really like those that much. And she's like, "Well, I thought I was gonna share this. That's why I got the big one." Like, hey, just drink it and have fun. Anyways, I guess she got the kind that's like 180 proof.
Oh Jesus
So
Christ.
it's not the regular.
No.
Dude, she is gone. By 5 o'clock, she is toast. And I was like, hey, up. She was gonna get another one. I was like, maybe some water. Like, let's let's let's, let's drink some water. Get you back normal. Let's get some food in your stomach. Let's do all this stuff. And she's like, "No, I'm fine. I'm fine." I was like, "Okay." I said, "I'm listen. I'm not your boss. You can do whatever you want, but we're trying to stay up late tonight. You know, it's the first night here. Oh, I'll be able to stay up." So she does wait. About 8 or 8:30, she gets a smaller daiquiri or a smaller drink,
Yeah.
and about 10 o'clock, she is done.
Oh yeah.
She is done. So it was just me and Matt out gambling. Bailey went to sleep too. She hardly drank anything the whole trip, but
Right.
yeah.
Never party with Canadians at a strip club. Whoa. I listen, partying with Canadians in general is a whoa. I don't even want to I would never go to a strip club with Canadians. As an American in Canada, it wouldn't happen. But I've partied with Canadians when we went to the CMA, and they will give you a run for your money.
Oh
Like
wow.
these guys know how to have a good time.
Did they really
They
shotgun maple syrup?
Sure. Yeah, that's what we want to call it. Although, no, you know what's funny though, because they had maple syrup brandy or some shit
Of
like
course
that.
they did. Why? I mean, it's
And they were
Canada.
they were just fucking speedballing the shit out of that, man. Just and you're just like, I'm just watching. I'm
Yeah.
here taking notes. Fuck. Yeah, but they
No,
don't go to sleep.
no,
They,
I can't do it.
I can't hang with them. I've tried. The Canadians win every time. I'm like, fuck the Canadians.
Yeah.
No. Mm-mm. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I just need like if I can get 5 hours, I'm pretty solid. 4 hours, it's hit and miss. Like if I only get four, I don't know, I'm either gonna be really tired or I'll be okay.
Well, okay, so I don't drink coffee, and
Yeah.
I'll have a tea. That's about the extent of my excitement. I had a ginger ale here, which is like, ooh, airplane drink. Um, I'm not a caffeine guy. I don't do it, but they love Starbucks. Like these guys are addicted to Starbucks. Like, we're
Yeah.
going to Starbucks. Okay, let's go to
Yeah.
Starbucks. So I had to find a Starbucks drink, and because last year I had some like green tea peach flavored toilet water that was just the most disgusting shit on the planet.
Yeah.
But when Haley broke her arm, when I was waiting in the hospital, they had a Starbucks, and they had this giant sign in front of me for the Starbucks refreshers. Okay, and so it was just staring at me for like an hour, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get a fucking refresher because it looks refreshing. And so now they have like a dragon fruit refresher with goat milk and I don't know all this bullshit. It's pink. All I know is it's
Yeah.
pink.
The pink
And
drink. They were talking
and
about it.
yeah, so fucking A, man. I sent Sage my order, and every day, hey man, here's your fake ass drink. They come back one time and they're like, um, hey man, they go, the Starbucks lady goes, oh, so there's a female in the group. I was like, fuck yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Screw you. Just get a straw.
Yeah. Give me my pink drink
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mexican Coke is wonderful, but yeah, there again, it's like, yeah, I'm good for one, and that's
Yeah.
it, man. You know.
Yeah. I did do one Starbucks. Um, yeah, it was the first night we got there. The first day, flying on a plane, it's exhausting. So Bailey's like, dude, let's get Starbucks. I was like, I don't really, unless it's like a straight up cappuccino or something. But she got me some kind of chocolate. I don't know. It didn't taste like coffee. It tasted like
No.
a chocolate shake,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it had a lot of caffeine in it.
For sure.
So,
Yeah. And funny because Haley goes, does this even have caffeine in them? Because I was talking to her in the morning, and I go, I have no idea. And
yeah.
she looks it up. She goes, oh yeah, it's got some caffeine. It's got a little bit. It's not like drinking a coffee. It's like a
Yeah.
quarter of a coffee. But she's like, yeah, it's about what a tea would have. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I don't care. I
The
mean,
sugar's probably enough to get you up and going by
the
itself.
sugar is probably
Yeah.
more than anything. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, because I mean, dude, I, so we leave for Indy this Thursday of next week. We get there, and Brian Mitchell will pick us up at the airport, and I get to have the dog step all over my balls, and it'll be a lot of fun. And we have our class is like 9:10 Friday morning, so we have like the first class, and
Yeah.
I'm like, spectacular. And Ada also has a class at the same time. And he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? Like, why would you make my class the first fucking class? Like, do you not know me? I don't get out of bed before noon. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I'm like, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. This is stupid. Like we're literally gonna be going to bed and then go to bed, get up within the same 4 hour window. It's like, Jesus Christ. You know, we always tell ourselves we're gonna go to bed at a reasonable hour.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how it
I mean,
goes.
well, and it was funny too because it in Orlando we were talking with this guy Juan, who's the head engineer at Metro, and it was one of those things where it's like, fuck, I really want to go to bed, but fuck, I really need to talk to this guy,
Yeah.
and he's there like, dude, let's talk, and I'm going, where do I begin? And
Yeah.
Haley's sitting there going, and finally she's like, I gotta go to bed. I can't
I
stay
was
up
I was
any
just gonna
longer."
ask, did the girls stay up with you? I know
Oh, Haley tried to hang.
I know Sue was probably like, "No." At her
Yeah.
bedtime, she's probably like, "I'm done."
No, she tried to hang. She was a
Is
trooper, man.
she?
She was like, oh yeah, 'cause
Really?
she's like, I want to see what this is all about, man. She came
Yeah.
to the classes. We hung out. She did the whole thing. I mean, she wanted the whole experience. So she came to the classes. She went on the show floor. She came to my class. She went. We went to Brian Mitchell's class. I think we went to one of. Oh, we went to go to Ada's class. I went to Ada's class. She was having a rough morning. We'll just call it that. So she lasted all of 5 minutes because she was having an anxiety attack at that point. Because she's like, I just don't know what's gonna happen. I'm like, nothing. So she's like, ah. And I was like, calm down, man. Just bathrooms upstairs, right up the door. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty funny. But no, they had a great time though. It was a lot of fun. So, but Indy, it's like we're not going with anybody. We couldn't go because we do these trainings on the show floor. And
Right.
so that's the time like we would be with the manufacturer. And it was like, it's just not fair to have, like, we can be with them Friday, but then Saturday and Sunday we have limited time we can spend with them. So it's like, it's really, it's not fair to the vendor. So it was like, I was like, all right, we're not going to go with anyone. We're just going to go on our own and have some fun. And
Are you guys teaching any classes then?
oh yeah, we're teaching 3 classes.
Wow.
Of course. I wouldn't go if I wasn't teaching something because that would
Yeah.
suck. That'd be like, why am I here again?
Yeah, to film it. Give everyone the experience. You've done one like that before, though.
Yeah, we filmed. I see, that's the thing. It's like there's really not much left to film as far as like that goes. I mean, we have 2 cars that we're gonna film that we're lined up to film. So
Yeah.
Dougie Fresh, Doug Dobson's car. I've been trying to film it. This is what the 4th or 5th event that we've been at where I've tried to film his car and haven't been able to. And I'm really, it's like I told him, I said, the only thing I have to do at this trip is film your car. And then Ada's doing a car for JBL. And he's like, hey, I'm doing a bunch of build videos on it. Would you want to do the final video? And that way you can film it, put it on your channel, and then they could go watch the build videos on my channel. I was like, no, I like it. That's pretty cool. So we'll do that. But so it's gonna be JBL. But the for you guys, since we're going on vacation, we're gonna be gone for weeks. It's like I have a ton of Knowledge Fest car videos where we listen to cars. So I'm going through trying to edit as many of those that I can so that there'll be something to watch while we're sitting on a boat in no audio, no, dead zones. Somewhere in Alaska.
Yeah. Did you pay for the Wi-Fi package?
You pay for it when you get on the boat.
Okay. You definitely don't want that.
Yeah.
Not even like you've been on a cruise before, haven't you?
Nope. Never.
Oh, okay. Like there's nothing on the TV. That's one thing. The
Well, it's
second
all
thing
Disney
is
crap.
trying to get a hold of people once you get separated. That was the biggest thing I needed the Wi-Fi for.
Well, so on the Disney boat, they have a Disney or a Disney app,
Yeah.
supposedly. And that's how you stay in contact with everyone.
Well, the Carnival app was like that too, but it wasn't working. And we paid for the Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi went down for an hour or 2, and it was a nightmare. I basically just went and sat back in the room until she decided, like, oh, maybe he's in the room.
See, at that point, I wouldn't care. I'd just go off and do my own thing.
Yeah,
And then they'd be like, "Where'd you go?" I'd be like, "I looked for you for like 5 minutes, couldn't find you. So there was something over there I wanted to see."
I had an adventure. Yeah,
Yeah. And they'll be like, "Oh, well, was it any good?" And I said, "It was spectacular. Would you like to go see it with me?"
yeah,
That's usually what happens. I'll go look at something cool, and then they'll come back and be like, "Well, we didn't see that cool thing." And I'll be like, "I'll go see it again. It was cool."
yeah.
I'll be like, "Okay."
You can usually
Uh,
find me at the jacuzzi. That's where I like to hang out.
yeah, I'm gonna bring it. Yeah, it's gonna be cold, but okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, we did. So we did go to Disney too in the midst of all these weeks. We had one because of Memorial Labor or whatever the hell day it was. We went and did a weird Disney trip, which like because there, lately the only Disney trips they do is like if they're running. There was no running, but we did go with friends, family that had never been there before. So it was like that was interesting because noobs noobs at Disney are always fun,
yeah,
but when they think they know everything, then it's even more fun because it's like, oh, do tell,
yeah.
do tell. I wasn't here like 2 weeks ago, but
That's like
what do you
because I've
know?
been to amusement parks with people that live there. Like, I'm not even trying to do anything. Like, listen, how do we do this most efficiently? Like,
Yeah,
you guys know the spot. Tell me. Like, I want to do this and this.
no,
Give me a
these guys
plan. Yeah,
were totally like, we got this, we know what we're doing. And it's like, all
yeah,
right, man, hey,
yeah. Let's roll.
let's roll, baby, show me the way. You know,
Uh,
I can do that. The girls will lose their fucking minds, and so will their friends. They will go fucking batshit crazy. Oh my god, they're so stupid. What? I'm just over there going, dude,
yeah, just roll
chill
with it.
out. Where else we gotta be
That's how I
other
am too.
than watching these two trains crash? Just
Yeah,
I can enjoy it.
just let it
You know,
go. Yeah,
but dude,
I
I
got
was
my pink drink. We're all it's all
yeah,
good.
exactly. I needed my pink drink. Dude, it was because it was like I don't, we don't normally stay as long like that late, and these guys were like, just we got there at 9, which normally we get there at like noon, and like we leave at 5, and we were leaving at like 7, so we were way over our hour take at Disney, and I was like, we gotta go home, people.
Yeah,
And then you could find me in the jacuzzi because that's exactly what happened. We got back to the place, and I was like, I'm going
jacuzzi,
that.
jacuzzi.
Yeah.
What weeks are you guys out for? July.
For vacation, the
Yeah,
first 2 weeks of the month.
first 2 weeks. Mm. I'm thinking because we don't go anywhere till August, so I'm thinking about planning a beach trip.
Oh, nice.
And Allegiant flies to Clearwater,
Oh,
where
nice.
I've never been. So
St. Pete Clearwater
yeah,
Airport.
they do both of them.
Oh,
Like the
Tampa and St. Pete?
yeah,
Oh, very nice.
so I can do either one. But I was
Yeah.
considering.
Yeah, I think because yeah, it's like the first 2 weeks of July we're outie, and then nothing until Dallas. Thank God. So
Yeah, yeah. Well, maybe I'll hit you up and we'll plan that.
yeah, totally, man. I'd love to have you
Yeah,
come
if we
by.
do that, then I'll come on the Saturday show.
I'll
I'll
clean
crash.
I'll clean a corner of the install.
Oh man,
There's a lot, yeah. It's dude, it's so funny. We've been so busy, man. Oh my god.
dude, this room you can't tell right now. It looks the same as everyone else, but there is shit everywhere in this room. I can't even step. Like if I step back, I have to step over things.
Well, that's the one thing that now it's like we throw everything away immediately. It's like, should we keep? No. Well, we might. No, just throw it away.
Mhm.
I don't want to look at it. The funny part is we have all those cabinets, and we still haven't put shit in them yet. Like the front is filled with stuff because we just haven't had time. It's like when are you guys gonna? No, I have no idea. Like because it's like as soon as we get back, Paul's like, we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this, and it's like, okay, let's just get through it all. Let's find the most efficient way to get through this stuff, and then it's like, all right, we're off, see ya.
Yeah.
And then we're back again. I want to bring my daughter to Disney this summer. She's almost 5. God, don't do it. I mean, she might remember it. Oh, she'll
You'll
remember it at 5.
remember, yeah.
She'll totally
Yeah.
remember at 5. If I might make a suggestion though, um, February and March are the best times to come to Disney. Okay. February and March. 2 reasons. 1, nobody's going to Disney in February and March other than locals, so it's not that busy. And 2, the weather is nice. Like,
Yeah.
it's the nicest time of the year to go to Disney. You are not dying. If you go to Disney in August and September, you're going to be introduced to why people don't like to vacation in Florida unless they're beach people, because it is fucking hot. Like right
It's hot.
now, it's 90 every day of the week. And we're
I'm
at
a
90.
beach person. I still hated it.
Dude, we're in full summer right now, man. We got the back door closed. It's like, Jesus Christ, man. It's like 10 o'clock in the afternoon. You're going, woo, today's going to suck.
Sweating on your runs instantly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's terrible. Rob, did you catch the Elvis Michael
Yeah.
Jackson show?
The all shook
Boomerang
up,
Group?
man.
I want to
All
go
shook
see
up.
Penn and Teller. I was thinking
That
about
would be a cool show.
I
I
was
don't
thinking
even
about
know where they do their show at.
it's I don't know. There's like a 200-foot sign on the side of one of the buildings. So
Yeah.
uh,
I've got some more Vegas stories, but I wanted to save them for the next show.
oh what?
Well,
Oh yeah, good call. I'm like,
yeah.
wait, next week? What? No, why? Um, but no, I'm thinking when we go for Knowledge Fest next year, we might go to the Penn and Teller. SEMA is always out of the question just because it's too hard. You know, we're way too
Busy.
much shit going on during SEMA.
Yeah.
So, but Knowledge Fest, we're pretty much free to do whatever we want. So, you know, maybe get there early, and then go catch Penn and Teller. I think Fernando would have a good time.
Yeah, I mean that seems like a really good show. A really
Well,
fun
and that,
show.
and it's like the close. I've always compared us to Penn and Teller because he's not the most talkative person,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I talk way too much. But I hate dead space. I mean, I
Yeah,
just hate
you gotta
dead
fill it
air,
in.
man. It's like, oh God. I'll just say for next year. Trust me, man. If you want to have a great time, it's February and March. I know it's like the worst time of the year to go, like school and all that crap. But dude, February and March, and I look forward. That's the only time we go to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
Is February and March, and it's like it's beautiful, man. Oh, it's just beautiful. Like walking around and there's a slight chill in the air. Ooh. Oh, but we did get to go on the new Tron roller coaster. We've actually been on it twice. The first time we went on it, Haley still had her arm in a sling, so they
Yeah.
put us in the big person car because you're riding a motorcycle and not everyone can fit on the motorcycle. So for those that can't fit on the motorcycle, they have a regular car in the back that you can sit on. Or if you're
The
injured, like
loser
she was,
car.
huh?
Yeah. The
The
loser
loser
car.
car.
Yeah.
So we rode in the loser car first, and it was like, which was cool because it was like, wow, this is a crazy roller coaster. And then the last time we went, she was out of the sling so we could ride on the bikes, and it was a totally different experience. Like it was like two different roller coasters. I was like, wow, that was pretty cool. I mean, the road it's a really fun. It's only like a minute long.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole road is
Just
like
a blur.
a blur. I mean,
Wow.
but it's a lot of fun. I was like, wow, I like
Yeah.
this. Guardians of the Galaxy sucks. I mean, it's an awesome roller coaster. I'm done with it. I never need to go on it ever again because
Yeah.
it's like it's genius how they made it.
Yeah.
But I can't do it ever again. But Tron was fun. Tron was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Well, I watched a snippet of Tron at Derek's house
Mm.
because he bought a sick short throw projector.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen those?
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Yeah.
a dude. It is sick. I mean, it's like this far away from the wall,
Yeah.
and it looks amazing. Like you
Yeah.
can have all the windows up, and it still looks good.
Yeah.
So it's yeah, pretty sick.
Yeah. Yeah. How was it compared to Space Mountain? It's a different experience, man. It's a different experience. Like Space Mountain will always make you feel like you're getting your head cut off. But Tron it's just they're different things and they're both fun. I tell you what though, last year we went to Disney does the not so scary Halloween party.
Yeah.
And we went there with Ada's family and his little girl, and Haley's like, Dad, Space Mountain has all the lights off. We gotta go. And I go, okay. So we ran over there, and she wasn't kidding. They had all the fucking lights off. Dude.
I like the dark roller coasters.
No. Dark roller coaster is one thing. We're talking cave with no fucking light.
Yeah.
You could not see this. Okay. And you're riding on a fucking roller coaster, and you know what that girder shit looks like. I swear to God, I'm like, I could not get. I'm gonna lose my head. And you're just, I mean, you can't see shit. It was one of the scariest things that like, and I know the roller coaster. Like, we're gonna turn, we're gonna dip, we're gonna turn, we're gonna dip, we're gonna spin,
Yeah.
spin, 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 turn, dip. You know, I'm like, fuck, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. Yeah, it was crazy. And she's like, Dad, we're going this year. I hope she's like, we're gonna do that again. We're gonna do that like twice. And I'm like, no, once is enough. We're good. We can do it once. We can do it once. Once is all. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it's fucked up for sure.
yeah.
So, I'm not really
Yeah,
big.
there's this one I was referring to. We've rode that one several times, but there is still peaks of light because it's a building.
Yeah.
You can still get glimpses here and there, but it's I wouldn't say it's not going to be as dark as
Well, I mean, that's
that
like
one.
Space Mountain is dark anyways, but you can
Yeah,
still there is still
you can
some
only
light.
see because of the lights.
Yeah,
that have
but
there,
it's
yeah.
as soon like the whole spaceship that as you're going and you see the guys
Mhm.
standing upside down and the whole 2001 spaceship thing. No, that was all off. Like there was no light, there was nothing, and it was like, fuck, this is gonna suck. And this has been car stereo talk. Yay!
Yeah,
This is what happens when we don't do a show for a month. We absolutely talk nothing about car stereo,
yeah.
but yet you stayed, which is spectacular.
You're still here.
You're still here. So,
Oh
did you get
damn.
any other fun stuff while you were other than the weird amp that no one knows the name of?
Yeah. Actually, let me see.
What's up, Dave?
I can show you.
Oh, that's a big box.
This is Oz Audio Matrix Elites.
Oh, those are speakers?
Yeah, some
Okay.
old school Oz Audios, the highest end ones they have.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm interested to check those out. I also got. You might have played with this. Won this in the raffle, or you might have heard of it.
Oh, the 4 to 6.
Yeah.
Is that the amp?
Nope, it's the
DSP.
the DSP.
I think I might actually have one of those sitting in a box waiting for us to review.
Really?
Yeah.
So I got it. I figured I'd give it a try.
Yeah.
I assume it's going to be like a Dayton Audio ish. Who knows?
No, same software ish, but different
Yeah.
processor altogether.
Okay.
Yeah, because it uses a layer of that Chinese software that all of them are using.
Right. Well, if it's like the JBL, I think that's fine.
Same thing.
Yeah, that one's
They're all the same.
pretty useful. Yeah.
JBL's a little different. Like they had like $10 more to spend, but
Hi guys, happy another day. Thanks, David.
yeah,
It is happy another day.
how do the Illusion speakers sound like? What would you compare them to? Right now they sound like nothing because you can't get them anymore. So Illusion is no more at present. But they sounded amazing. Like the 3.5, the 8. It was all phenomenal stuff. It was just it was one of those things where bad luck. Bad luck. They were all made in India, and the company that was making them decided that they didn't want to make speakers anymore. And it was like, oh, okay. So then they took everything that was in that plant and they moved them to this new plant. And this guy was like, yeah, man, we'll take care of you. We got you. We got you. We'll have you up and running in 3 months. Perfect. So 18 months later, they get a shipment of stuff in and it's just all just trashed. Just not, I mean, like so much I got a phone call and it was just like this was one of the I thought somebody died. I mean it was so sad. I felt terrible for them, but they're just like the name killed us. It was an illusion. So
well, and they've fallen out before too. They had a break where they made stuff in the
well, that's the problem. It's always been manufacturing.
Yeah.
You know, they design all the stuff here.
Yeah.
It's all that brand is owned by Orca. So that is actually their house brand that they make. So now the upside of it is at some point we might get something else using a lot of those products and technologies that they invented, but not anytime soon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
kind of
they were
stinks.
kind of the only game in town that made the. I mean, Morel makes shallow mids. Other companies make shallow subs that are similar, but they're just not the same.
The 3.5s were spectacular. Like that. That's the real. But there are a couple companies out there now, I guess, some really esoteric ones that make really high end 3.5 inch coaxials. I was talking to somebody about. Oh, I was talking to Brian about them. He's like, yeah, I mean, they make like $900 set of 3.5s, and I was like, who's that?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, sounds good. But I don't know I don't remember who it was because the Morel 4s are really nice. Yeah, we've reviewed those a
Yeah.
couple times. Yeah,
Yeah, they're real
that
nice.
was the one thing I thought they did right with the Morel 4 and the BMW high end BMW is that it's the same speaker. They just created brackets. They made the bracket for the 4 universal so that they could apply other brackets to it to make it work in all these applications. So you get the Integra, not the Integra, Jesus. You get the hybrid 4-inch. That's what their high end BMW speaker is. So it's really nice.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because it there's a whole bunch of ridiculousness around how those speakers are made in Europe. Because that's where they all come from. They all come from like 2 companies out of Europe. Doesn't matter. All those BMW speakers are all coming from pretty much the same place.
Yeah.
Because of how their laws work and how aftermarket can be done. But all they have to buy is the brackets. So they designed their 4-inch so that it was just a bracketing system. So, which is really cool. So you can buy the hybrid 4s. The hybrid 4 as a 4-inch, like we demoed, or you can buy it now as a BMW speaker, and it comes with all the BMW brackets and plugs and all that stuff. So, and then they make an entry level version of it as well. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well,
Kenwood has a great 3.5-inch coaxial. Yeah, the C3 is nice.
I might have a good topic for next week because have you
Ooh.
done an install in a
Well, we
Mercedes
won't be here
A-Class?
next week. We won't be
No,
here
no,
next week.
the next show. I should have
Okay,
said
the
next.
next show is good call. Is what now? What's the
Have
topic?
you done an install in a Mercedes A-Class, like an A220?
Which one is that? Is that the old
That
one?
is the small one. That's like a Civic size, smaller than like a full size, but
What
not
year?
like a 2019, 2020.
No,
No, you
I don't
haven't.
think so.
Well, we're looking at one. I don't know how much of a nightmare it's going to be to put a stereo in it.
Everyone. So, if it's what I think it is, we have, but everyone makes speakers for it.
Oh, okay.
So some of the new BMW, or some of the new Mercedes, the subwoofer is in the front passenger floorboard on the generics, and on both they make a right and a left if it's got like the higher end amplified stereo, but it's
Right.
this like weird looking 3-hole funky piece that goes up into the it's crazy. And then like if you're going to add a sub amp, you can't tap into that. You have to tap into the door speaker, which actually is full range, but it's like a 4-inch that they make. But some of them are just a 4-inch, and they'll have a tweeter place, but no tweeter. So you can easily just buy the tweeter to add to it,
To put
or
in
buy
there.
a 4-inch set of components. But they make everything for it. It's the problem is that it's a Mercedes. So
Yeah. What you're saying is I'm going to need an IRTA.
you're gonna need a lot of stuff.
And
Actually, the IRT, if it's a non-amplified, it's the easiest system in the world. You tap the 2 front mid-range speakers and get
yeah.
everything you need off of that. Go to a DSP and call it a day.
Yeah.
So it's not some of these things are easy. Some of them suck.
Yeah.
But that's that's the life. Yay!
That's it. If you want to hear more nonsense, we're talking
Yes.
about Fast X.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got a lot on that one.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next week, no, week after, back to for at least a couple weeks. Oh, okay. Shit, no. We should move this to Wednesday night. Actually, we should move this to Tuesday night. Yeah,
Yeah,
shit.
same time kicker goes.
Yeah. Oh, I got no problem with that.
Yeah.
Bobby'd be pissed.
Yeah.
No, because shit, I come back and then I leave the following Thursday for the next 2 weeks. So this might be the only one for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll figure it out. Like if we could pop a Wednesday up or something,
Yeah. Yeah.
that'd be cool. Yeah,
Okay.
just let me know and
Yeah. Do one
we'll do
show
it.
on Wednesday. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
fine. Maybe the Wednesday before I leave. Maybe not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday.
All right.
Haley'd be freaking out. That'd be good. I like that.
Yeah.
Dad, we're leaving tomorrow. What do you mean you're doing a live show? Dude,
Yeah.
it's an hour.
And be
Relax.
like, also, I promised you were gonna be on it. Surprise.
Yeah. She probably wouldn't have a problem with that. All right.
Uh,
Well, hey, head over to the next show and we'll talk more about fun and excitement.
yeah. See you then.
See ya.